What's going on, YouTube? Man, I feel so great. I feel so good. I found me a new park. Very spacey. It's very, it's a large size park. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Nice fields, nice park, nice lake. Beautiful people, exercising, working out on this early morning. But I just, thought to myself and was thinking to myself for me to drop a video for you all this morning, man. And the title of the video is going to be careful what you pray for. Be careful what you ask for. Oh, Lord Jesus, we live in a world where people feel, which is nothing wrong with that. People feel that they have to have this, or they have to accomplish this, or they have to be with this kind of woman, or this kind of car they have to have, or this type of money they rather have. All of that. And they get it, and they see that it really ain't what it is. They see that, damn, I got into this job career or applied for this position out of me looking at how much money I can get out of this position, or how much of a better position it can put me in financially, just to hate what they do. It's so many people in this world pray for the money. So many people in this world pray for the kind of women they want. So many people in this world pray for the kind of car they want, just to get these things and to see that they value wasn't in something that they feel that they would love, or pray for that person that they didn't want to love, or pray for that job opportunity or whatever for the money, just to find out, it's stressful. It's causing them stress, sleepless nights. Man, ain't nothing beautiful. See, this is something I noticed. We live in a world full of what people, they pray to man-made devices. They go for man-made opportunities and job titles and stuff, but not even understanding they already have a purpose that's written in the book that God have of their life. We all have chapters in our life, and we all have a calling. Have you all just ever said and prayed like, God, please, could you just, show me what my calling is? This is what my calling is. I feel my calling is, dropping content and a content creator, being a motivational content creator, because I have carried this my whole life to a point people always told me I should be a preacher, or I preach too much, or call me pastor or whatever. Like, this just, I always been the individual out of everybody that had the clear mind and that was able to try to open up everybody up and, not say get everybody on the same page, but a select a few. Because on this journey, you only get a select a few. But have you all just ever wondered, like, damn, or just sit and thought, like, dang, is this my purpose? I don't care who you are. I don't care what you stand for. We all have a job here in this world. But what job would you rather do? Their job or the job Most High wants you to do? See, that's where we get it twisted at. People, they want to do the community jobs and jobs for the government because the government says this and said that. But have you ever just sit and just ask God, what is your job and your calling, for him to reveal? Have you all just ever, felt in your mind like, dang, it's something else that I have to do, or I feel like this right here is not my calling, or whatever, this is not my purpose? That's why you have people that do like 5, you see how the noise come? That's how you know I'm speaking the truth. That's that's the type of stuff that come with this. But you ever just wonder, like, dang, that's why you see people getting about 5, 6 jobs or 5 careers or 5 or 6 businesses, because it's people still trying to figure it out. But at the same time, the world taught us, okay, your bills got to be paid, your finances have to be, taken care of. You have to, apply yourself this way in order for your lights, which is, true. I can agree. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just have to do what we have to do. But would you rather be 50 and 60-year-olds that's beat up, miserable, you know what I mean? Just because of the job they've been doing for years, they hate it. Just because it took that passion of their real calling away, or just that passion of who they really supposed to be out here in life. Like, a lot of people have even gain the world so fully in their hands, taking the worldly advice to a point that they're not even able to know who God is. Like, they just able to say his name, but not feel him, touching them, or not feel him calling them, to a point like it's so many voices in their head, there's so many voices that they deal with, to a point they got stripped and snatched into the world. But nothing beautiful, man, than you praying to the Most High, asking what's your purpose and your calling, then you taking it the worldly route. Like I say, in this life, yeah, I agree, we got to do what we got to do. We got to, keep the rent paid, the bills paid. But this something what I see my people of God mess up at. Fear. I'm just going to call it how it is. Fear. They fear. Oh, well, I don't want to do this because I fear if I do this, I'm going to be in this position. Or I fear to do this, or I'm ashamed of this, ashamed of that. A lot of people walk around with that mindset, but not even knowing God will bless you to still be here, to be able to maneuver through all this mess. And people of God, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to say every person with money, not of God. You know what I'm saying? Because there are, I say that to myself all the time, and I actually see it. Because, people, with money can be of God, certain ones. But you got a lot of people that have worshiped their money, and, it stripped them farther away from God. And they worship that God on a dollar bill instead of our Most High God, who guide us, who birthed us, who blessed us to be here, who blessed us to wake up this morning, who blessed us to still be here to make it right. So many people, they feel like, they have all the time in the world to do the stupidity. Now, I'm not going to say this where other people, say like, oh, you got to hurry up because you never know when it's your time. And everybody I heard people told that to actually left early. You know what I'm saying? Just because they felt they had the world stripped them of their mind, feeling like, damn, I got to go get it. Damn, my mama's struggling. You know what I'm saying? Bills coming. My kids need something to eat. Shit, I got to go get it. So get what I'm finna do? I'm finna scam. I'm finna sell weed. I'm finna bust a couple heads. I'm finna play evil with evil. Play that game, evil with evil. I got to get it. I got to go do something. I got to, you know what I mean? I got to go sell my body. I got to go sell my soul. A lot of people have sold their soul and soulless just because of not taking the Most High way. Do you really think that they want us to think spiritually on a lot of things? Hell no. Because guess what? It affect their pockets if we, do that. And hell, even if we was, like I saw a girl on TikTok, well, it was Instagram one. No, it was Instagram. She said, I think she was saying why or what if, but she was saying, why do people feel we need to pay bills every day? Why do people feel we need to work? Let's just stop going to work and, let's just stop paying bills. Because at the end of the day, they need us. They need us. And and I'm not trying to sound racist on this, but I'm talking about us all. They need us. They need us. But the moment we get sick of it and stop, I wonder what would it be? But I know that it ain't gonna happen. Only way it'll happen if all this stuff shut down. But I know it's not gonna happen because everybody fear. And then I see in this era now of the youth versus people that been here for years that know that the technology and all this stuff have changed. And I see them, it's not even young, because, a lot of people will be like, oh, the young people, done wrapped into technology. Man, it's the young and old that they got wrapped into technology to a point, you know what I'm saying? People could be in a conversation talking to you, and once they get in their phone, their energy just shift and go right to the dang phone. Cell phone. Remember, cell phone. They energy just shift right to the phone. And my great grandmother, when they was around, it was very different. It was technology here, but it was very different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't as bad as it is now. And hell, the phones back then, you couldn't even really, go on the internet for real with those phones. You know what I'm saying? And the internet wouldn't have showed like the old school internet. But then and there, they was creating those programs. But I'm just looking at the youth, and I'm just seeing how a lot of stuff or a lot of ways we was raised, they don't do that no more. They don't, live on that no more. People of us, we don't live on that no more. Neighbors not hollering at neighbors no more. Only thing they're doing in this world is showing negative. And what's so crazy, you can be that person just sweet as sweet, but somebody out there, majority of the people out there gonna think you negative just out without even knowing you. Like social media have put it to a point of that people hating you without even knowing you. I do Uber, you know what I'm saying? And it's certain passengers I get that may have reported, my profile, don't even know me, didn't even have the audacity to even make conversation with me, but instead they judge my image, me being who I am, a man, that's trying to make it, a man that's trying to survive, a man that's trying to provide for my family, to a point like I'm as cool as it cool, but once you cross me, I cut you off, but I'm real as a real. Like I'm sweet as sweet, especially once you get to know me. But we live in this world, and social media have made it that way, with people already having an image or something in their head about you without even knowing you. Or people writing your book for you without even going through the chapters. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people have stripped away from the natural power of what the Most High have gave us spiritually. I see so many people out here chasing this lifestyle and been chasing it long and not even happy. I think I shared this on a video that I just dropped. I don't even like to hear good morning no more. I don't even like to hear good morning no more. Like, I don't like to hear that no more. It's like, that right there makes our day, I feel, a bad day when we say good morning. Because when people say good morning, they either tired from last night. Oh, I'm tired. I don't feel like good morning. I'm tired. or they wake up mad in the morning by using the word morning. And, you know, words are very powerful. Sometimes we don't even know we speak things on our life without even knowing, just by certain words we was taught. And, you know, I'm just really just to a point in this world, man. Like, a lot of people, they don't pray and ask God for guidance. God, what is my purpose? God, what is my job? God, what is my title? God, what I need to change? God, who I don't need around me? People do not. And I'm not even gonna lie. Just like God here, the devil here too. But I'm gonna put you all on game. The only way you will know it's coming from God, if it takes time and it don't come fast. 9 times out of 10, certain prayers you pray for fast, you may want to check it and pray to God and make sure it's sent from God. Because there's so many people praying for things out here. And once they get it, they see for themselves like, dang, I wish I never prayed for this. Dang, I wish I would have never wanted this or wanted that. That just kind of show you the real happiness is within the Most High. The real happiness is praying to the Most High. Stop praying about that job. Stop praying about that. Pray about life. Pray about health. Pray about happiness. Pray about peace. It starts with those things. And then from there, God will guide you and lead you and show you what your calling is. So many people calling for the wrong things, but not praying for the right things. Trust me. Trust me if you all watch this video. Trust me. Try it. Try it for God. Try it for me. Pray to I Most High. Stop praying to that job. Stop praying about that money. Stop praying about that girl. Stop praying about these clothes. Stop praying about all that, because at the end of the day, when you leave, you can't take it with you. But your spirit, you can. And that will make God feel appreciative when you see him the day that you see him and meet him. Mission done. My son, my daughter, you did what your calling was. Now we about to celebrate. You made it here, we about to celebrate. I love you. Give me a hug. You all don't think that's even more beautiful than bills, relationships, goals, cars, all that stuff. If it was a feel-good thing, tell me this. How come a lot of people with money crooked and not happy and still trying to keep up with people and prove people on social media and everything? How come it's people with money still feel like they got something to prove? How come it's people with money that do a lot of drugs? How come it's people with money? Not everybody with money, because I met some beautiful people with money, but you never tell that they have money. But a lot of people that flashy and all that stuff, they're the ones who people tend to sink their attention across and feel like those people are happy when they're not. Real happiness is staying ducked off, staying low key, staying low profile. People will see, but the real happy people are not the flashy ones. But I just wanted to relay a message, man, to you all, man. Pray to the Most High what your job is. What is your purpose? Just ask him and pray. And I guarantee you he gonna show you and reveal to you. Just pray to him. And bump. I'm gonna say this before I go. Bump if what you praying and God showing you, you're not getting the right money, or you're not getting the right fans, or it may not be successfully there. Bump all that. I ain't even gonna curse. I was about to. But bump all that. Know God timing is slow timing. And know that man timing is the one that tell you, life too short, hurry up and go get it. When he's rushing you to your death. Who you would rather have a calendar on your life? The man? You rather have the man have a calendar on your life or the Most High? I'd rather the Most High. Because, you know, it's beauty here in the world and beauty afterwards. So I just want you all to think about it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Show your boy some love, man. I'm a growing, and I appreciate the 2 subscribers I just gained. But, you know, this going to grow. I just want to relay message to you all. I know y'all see me with the shirt jersey on with my chest out. You know, I'm just getting fresh air. It's warm out here. You know, I try to just keep cool, man. But, you know, y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and watch the video and share the video. I appreciate whatever you all could do. You know, tell a friend and tell a friend, tell a friend. Just, you know, share me and you know, we gonna grow and, you know, we gonna make it there. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't rushing it, though, neither. We ain't rushing it, best believe it. But y'all have a blessed day, man.